bodega.
What is up, everybody? My name is LEG and welcome to yet again another video on the channel regarding some of that sexy video game news. And the video game news we're going to be talking about today is news regarding the Fist of the North Star game that's going to be coming to PlayStation 4 on February 22nd in Japan. That's right, guys, we got an official release date for the Fist of the North Star game, and I'm really happy that we got an official release date. It's not a Western release date, but I'll take it. I'll take it regardless. We have tons of news to be talking about in this video, tons of awesome news, especially if you're a fan of Fist of the North Star, you're going to enjoy. And even if you're not a fan of Fist of the North Star and instead you're a fan of the Yakuza style gameplay that it's going to be based off of, then you should also watch this video, because not only do we get a ton of characters from the Fist of the North Star original series confirmed for this game, but we also got a new trailer and a new 3-minute gameplay clip, the very first gameplay reveal, the very first official reveal of gameplay for the Fist of the North Star video game. And I'm really excited about this one because when I watched this gameplay initially, I cannot tell you how much more hyped I am for this game and how much more I want this game to come to the West. This gameplay, I played Yakuza a lot. I played Yakuza maybe, I want to say 10 plus hours, and you know, of course I didn't beat it yet because I keep delaying the streams because schedule and school and people fucking me up the ass. But regardless of that, I really like the gameplay. Yes, it's Yakuza style, and I really thought it was going to be like cookie cutter. I really thought they were just going to cut and paste some of the Yakuza moves and slap it on Kenshiro with some of his ora type shit, and they did not do that. They really didn't. It's the same gameplay style, yes, but they really added the Fist of the North Star flair to it. And they have custom moves that he does in the show. The one where he like holds the arrows between his fingers and then throws it back at the dude, and the one where he sticks his thumbs in the guy's head. I didn't even think of him doing that in the game, but now he actually did that, and I'm so happy to see that. I'm so happy to see that. You know, I really was not expecting that. Yes, in the trailer we saw a little bit of gameplay, but this gameplay really put a good impression on me. I'm really excited for this game now. I was not as excited for this game as I was before. I thought it was just going to be like a Yakuza rip-off, but, you know, this game has exceeded my expectations. It really has. The gameplay looks amazing. I am not exaggerating this at all. It looks so much like Fist of the North Star. It looks like the perfect Fist of the North Star game. You know, when I look at series like this, I'm like, damn, this game, this show needs a game. And, you know, when I see, like, Fist of the North Star Ken's Rage, I'm like, this doesn't really work. Like, I don't want to count that. That looks weird. It doesn't fit Fist of the North Star. And I still don't agree with Ken's Rage and, like, you know, the style of the show. I feel like this right here, I feel like this fits the style of the show. This gameplay fits the style of the show so much more than Ken's Rage ever would. So much more than a Musou game ever would. I feel like this Yakuza style gameplay for Fist of the North Star really does the franchise justice, and I'm so happy that Sega and the Yakuza studio are giving this game the proper rundown. I'm very happy that that's happening, and along with that sexy enjoyment that I'm getting from watching just that 3 minutes of gameplay, we also got a sexy new trailer that I'm not really going to go into too much because it kind of just repeats the same points from the last one, and then it shows a couple new stuff regarding some of the characters from the original series, if I'm correct. So I'm not really going to get into that too much because I don't want to get into territory that I don't know about, because I have not finished the original Fist of the North Star series, so we're not going to get into that too much. I'm going to talk about, I'm not even going to talk about it, I'm just going to address all the new characters that they announced for the Fist of the North Star game that are from the original series. So first off, we're going to start with Toki. Toki is from the original series, and he is going to be within the Fist of the North Star game. And we're going to move right along to the next guy, Raoh. He has been confirmed for the Fist of the North Star game. He was in the very first trailer. He was in the very first trailer, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure he was in the very first trailer. And then we have Irie. Irie is another character that's going to be within this game. I don't understand how they're going to be in this game. It really confuses me on where this game takes place within the timeline, because granted, I've only finished the first season of Fist of the North Star, and I do intend on finishing the rest. But as of now, to my understanding, the game would take place after all of this, but I'm assuming a lot of these characters aren't alive after their encounters with Kenshiro, or I don't know, I would assume so. So we don't know. These are, I'm pretty sure these are all antagonists to the series, and some of them might be allies, but who knows? I'm pretty sure all of them are antagonists, and I'm pretty sure they either die at some of them are going to die at some point in the series, right? I'm assuming some of them die in this. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just go over the rest of the characters. I'm gonna stop pondering over these three, because we do have a lot more characters to talk about regarding characters from the original series. And we have two more guys. We have two more characters from the original series that are going to be within the Fist of the North Star video game that have been confirmed. And those two characters, my friends, are Raoh, and I excuse my pronunciation, Raoh. That's this character's name. Have not met him in the show, so I'm sorry that I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. You can correct me in the chat on how to pronounce his name. I apologize. So I'm just going to call him Raoh for now. And then we have this other character called Toruga. Toruga. I'm assuming is he like the sidekick of Raoh, or are those two completely different guys? I think those might be two completely different guys. Okay, never mind. But regardless of that, there's Toruga and there is Raoh. Those are two people from the original Fist of the North Star series that are going to be within the Fist of the North Star video game. So regarding what I was talking about earlier, I'm really puzzled at the fact that these characters are in the game, because how will they be incorporated if some of them probably die along their way trying to fight Kenshiro? Because I'm pretty sure at least one of these characters died in the show. And if they died in the show, then how would they be in the game? And it's like, it's not like, oh, Ellie, it just takes place before. And but how can it take place before? Like, there's a lot of characters in this. Are they showing, is he gonna flash back to his original fights or something? I don't know. It's weird how this is a non-canon story, yet we have so many canon characters that probably aren't alive. So we'll see. Just know that these characters are going to be in the game in some way, shape, or form. There's character models for them. You're looking at them right now. So trust me, these guys are going to be in the game, and they're going to be sexy as fuck. So with that said, those are the rest of the original characters from the original show that are going to be within the Fist of the North Star video game. And there's also some other stuff that we're going to talk about that not are just character related, but we're going to be talking about the collector's edition for the Fist of the North Star. That's right, they announced that there's going to be a little collector's edition for the game. It's going to be coming out on February 22nd in Japan, and there's going to be a 12,301 yen Centuries End Premium Edition. Will include a premium downloadable content set with the following add-ons. So here, we're going to read the following add-ons right here. You can change Kenshiro's appearance to that of Yakuza's Kazuma Kiryu. You can change Kenshiro to Kazuma Kiryu from the Yakuza series. For those of you that don't know who Kazuma Kiryu is, he is the MC of the Yakuza franchise, and you know, this is made by Yakuza Studios, and the gameplay of this game is very similar to the Yakuza series. So this is actually really cool. So if you pre-order the premium edition, I don't even know if it's actually, I don't even think it's pre-order. I think if you just get the premium edition, you can get the Kazuma Kiryu skin, and you can use Kazuma Kiryu using Fist of the North Star moves. So you can have Kazuma Kiryu going, Owaiwamu Shinderu. It'll actually be really cool, because the same voice actor who voices Kiryu is going to be voicing Kenshiro in this game. So it's you know, it's actually going to work. Like, it's not going to sound weird or anything. Like, it's legit you're going to be playing as literally Kazuma, and you're gonna be going through the game, and it's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for that one. With this add-on, you can change the appearance of Kenshiro to that of Yakuza series protagonist Kazuma Kiryu. You can change the character model at any time. Some event scenes may not reflect the character model change. Oh, so it's like cinematics and stuff might not reflect the character model change, but that's okay. Next, we have product code for additional music. Iwo Torimodosu and Tough Boy. With this add-on, you can use the songs Iwo Torimodosu. I feel so stupid. I feel like I know that song from the series, and I just do not fucking remember it. I don't know. I don't know. I want to low-key like look it up right now, but I don't want to like risk taking too long. So there's that song, and then there is Tough Boy by Tomcat as in-game background music. You can change the background music at any time. Music can only be changed in some scenes. So I'm assuming those are two famous songs from the Fist of the North Star series that people will be really happy to hear that are in-game. I personally don't know either one of them. I probably know the first one. I don't know if I know the second one. Maybe they're the intro and outro of the series? I don't know. Whatever the case, those songs are probably lit, and they're probably going to be really cool add-ons within the premium set. Next, we have the Nanto Gosha Sei set, an item set with equipment that has various effects and will allow you to proceed the game more advantageously. Alright, well, it's just the item of begin equipment, I guess, because, you know some games be having that, just equipment that, like, makes you better at the game, you know? So I guess that's basically what is that for this game, just starter equipment that'll make you better at the very beginning. And then we have the Tetsuo Hara illustrated PlayStation 4 custom theme and Fist of the North Star avatars. So you get a custom theme, a PlayStation 4 custom theme with visual design illustrated by Tetsuo Hara, and the Fist of the North Star PlayStation Network avatar set. That's awesome, bro. The avatar set sounds dope. I want to have Kenshiro as my profile picture. That'll be lit. So that's basically the stuff that you get in the Collector's Edition if you are to pre-order the Collector's Edition, or if I was to be more specific, the Centuries and Premium Edition. Not the Collector's Edition, Ali. Centuries and Premium Edition. So it seems like that can also be a downloadable version. It doesn't have to be a physical, because it says will include a premium downloadable content set. Well, actually, it might be only physical. We don't know. But regardless of that, there is so much stuff to talk about. We're not even done yet. So regarding the gameplay of Fist of the North Star, yes, there was a new trailer, and yes, that new trailer was sexy, but we can't sleep on that beautiful Fist of the North Star gameplay that came out. Yes, the frame rate was really low and everything like that. Yes, I know, you don't gotta remind me. But regardless of the frame rate being low, regardless of that scene kinda looking kinda crummy on the visuals, it was at TGS. The quality was low because it was like broadcasted and someone had to bootleg it. That's why the quality is low. But if we look at this gameplay right now, we can see that it is really fucking dope. I really like, and they say this game runs on the old engine, yet it looks like it has features from the new Yakuza style game. It looks like it has features from Kiwami 2 and Yakuza 6 Song of Life. So I really like that. But overall, as you can see right now, it really is just like a standard Yakuza game, but you know, with the Fist of the North Star. With a Fist of the North Star flair to it. So as you can see, he's just walking around, chilling, going through the villages and stuff, and there's probably going to be side missions available to you later on in the game when we get to that point. But as you can see, he is roaming this area, and oh, look at him getting into a battle. Oh, this part is sexy, and everyone has a health bar over them. And when they said this game was going to be on the old engine, I was assuming that was not going to be the case, but look at this. He's in brawler mode right now, and the brawler mode is kind of the one that's you know, kind of balanced. You're fast, but at the same time you pack a punch. So oh my god. And the modes do exist within this game. They exist within Yakuza Kiwami, and they do exist within this game as well. So looking at that, he's using those sexy moves. Oh my god, he used the thumb move, and that was one of his specials because he got the special all the way up. That was really awesome. I like that. If you look in the top left, you can see that there's like a Big Dipper bar. I'm assuming that is the heat gauge. For for like all your specials and stuff. I'm assuming that once the Big Dipper, once the 7 scars, like, you know, once they all are filled, I'm assuming that's how the you can use the heat gauge. But look how much he's dashing. Look at that. He catches the arrow, it throws it back right at the dude. That's so awesome. I'm so happy to see that. And looks like the flame goes around you, just like in Yakuza when the flame goes around you in Yakuza, and that's when your heat gauge is all the way up. So that's really cool. I love the censoring style. To be honest, a lot of people, like, if you've never seen Fist of the North Star, it might be off-putting to you, the censoring, but if you watch Fist of the North Star, you know how much they censor the show anyway. So seeing that in this game, that's like artistic to me. That isn't even like a bother. Like, their heads are exploding and stuff, but I'm not even bothered by that. I just find that artistic, like their bodies going black right afterwards. That's dope. I like that. And as you can see right here, the fighting has stopped and Kenshiro has gone to a nightclub. And that is basically the end of the very short gameplay clip that we got for Kenshiro. That's basically the end of it. But regarding that, it was really fucking cool. I really enjoyed that little bit that we saw. That was revealed at the TGS 2017 event that's revealing a bunch of stuff regarding anime games and all that good shit. So we have a lot more to talk about. We're not done yet. We're not nearly done yet. We have a lot to talk about regarding characters that are original to the game. We talked about characters that are original to the game last time. We talked about 2 characters, I think. We talked about Jaguar, and then we talked about one more character that was like the Queen of Eden or something of that nature. I cannot remember. I cannot remember for the life of me, but we will go more into it, because along with that gameplay that we just saw, along with that new trailer, along with all those characters that have been revealed, along with that collector's edition and the Kazuma Kiryu DLC, we also have full details on the story of the game, and we also have 6 new original characters. 6 new original characters for the Fist of the North Star game, and we have details regarding the play spots in the game. The play spots being the side events within the game that you can interact with, and that are going to be, you know, little side things that you can do just like you can do in Yakuza. So we're going to be talking about that, we're going to be talking about the story, and we're going to be talking about all the characters that have been announced for the Fist of North Star game. But the first thing that we're going to do more than anything, we're going to be talking about the story. Let's talk about the story before we talk about anything else, shall we? I'm going to be reading this article from beginning to end, so apologies if I stutter, or apologies if I don't talk during it. I'm just going to be reading this article from beginning to end, and you guys can read along with me, or you can just pay attention. I have to take a swig of water before this because I know that this is going to be a mouthful. Alrighty, here we go. In the year 1990X, the world was engulfed in nuclear flames. The oceans have dried and the earth had split, and it seemed as though all forms of life were annihilated. However, humanity was not destroyed. Kenshiro, the successor of the Ishi Soden no Ansatsuken and Hokuto Shinken martial art styles, was defeated by Nanto Saiken user Shin, and his beloved fiancée Yuria was stolen from him. In order to take back Yuria, Kenshiro rose again. When he attacked the lone Shin's castle, he defeated him in battle to the death and got his revenge. However, after the fierce fight, Shin revealed the shocking truth of Yuria's death. Kenshiro was knocked down to the depths of despair and wandered the wasteland. However, one day he heard a rumor that a woman named Yuria is alive. It was just a rumor with no basis, but for Kenshiro, it became his only living hope. Kenshiro searched for Eden, the city where Yuria was said to have been heading. He tread upon the vast wasteland that forbids the existence of life. I want to see Yuria. With only that thought in mind, when overcoming a fierce sandstorm, a huge city appeared. It was the City of Miracles, Eden. A strange dome-shaped structure towered over the city. The city spread out at its base was closed off behind a solid wall. People swarmed the outside of the city gate seeking water, food, and supplies. But the garrison that defends the gate are like puppets without compassion, who only stand to block their way. Yuria may be in this city. Kenshiro, who had made his resolve, decided to take unexpected action in order to get into the city. There were bandits taking aim at those gathered in front of the city gate. The bandits repeatedly robbed and murdered, regardless of whether their target was woman or child. While the garrison watched over the situation, Kenshiro used his Hokuto Shinken fighting style to defeat the bandits one after the next. The garrison was frightened by the mysterious Ansatsuken that caused people to explode. As a result, one man suddenly pointed a gun at Kenshiro. That man was Jaguar, the commanding officer of the Eden Garrison. So Jaguar, that's the character that we, in my last video, that's the character that got confirmed for the game, and we got a little bit of detail on him. It turns out he's going to be your friend later on in the game or some shit, I don't know. So let's continue reading. Jaguar, who detests warriors, captures the suspicious Ansatsuken using Kenshiro and threw him into a prison beneath the city as a criminal, just what Kenshiro had hoped for. Kenshiro planned to break out of prison at night. Escaping the underground, he immediately ran into a young woman living in the city. She was a woman suspicious of Kenshiro's jailbreak. Kenshiro spoke frankly and told her that he broke out in order to search for someone. Then the woman said, "You should win the prisoner fight." The prisoner fight, killings and a show held by the prisoners in the city once a month. If you win, it is said that you can make a request to the city's leader. In order to find Yuria, Kenshiro chose to win his freedom rather than being chased down as a criminal. He returned to a prison in order to participate in the prisoner fight. The following day, criminals gathered at a coliseum in the center of the city. From warriors who cannot stand but to kill to ruffians whose only dreams are to sleep with women, Kenshiro was thrown into a crowd of hopeless clowns. However, after getting rid of the low ranks with his overwhelming power, the last opponent of the show made an appearance. It was the incarnation of the devil that lives beneath Eden, a monster known as Devil Rebirth. Now, for those of you that don't know, this is actually one of the filler episodes within the Fist of the North Star series. This is actually one of the episodes within the series. He fights this guy and he beats him within the series, and that's something that I recognize from the very first trailer. He was fighting this guy, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? That was in the show, though. Technically, I believe it was a filler episode, so, you know, I guess they're just using that as an excuse in this game. It was, you know, you had to fight this. He fought this guy in the filler episode, and like, from the clip that I saw in the trailer, he used, like, one of the same moves that he used in the show, so that makes me really happy to see. Maybe we're gonna see more characters from the filler episodes in this game, because the filler episodes of Fist of the North Star are pretty raw, if you ask me. So I really like the filler episodes, and this is one of the characters from that filler episode. Prisoner fights are just public execution, Jaguar muttered, chuckling from his seat in the Coliseum. Everyone in the Coliseum believed that Kenshiro would die. But Kenshiro was different. A few minutes later, the people of Eden witnessed an impossible scene. Kenshiro defeated Devil Rebirth, who was overwhelmingly bigger in size when compared to Kenshiro. The audience broke out into a frenzy while making a loud rumble. Jaguar, dumbfounded and without words, approached Kenshiro with the city's leader. A beautiful woman in a white dress. The Coliseum fell silent at the appearance of their leader. That woman was the same woman in the city who told Kenshiro of the prisoner fight the night before. So that's the leader of Eden. That's the leader of Eden. I feel so fucking stupid for forgetting her name. Hold on, let's see if I can find it really quickly. Her name is Kisana. Kisana, that's her name. Her name is Kisana. Okay, I remember. So that's Kisana. She is the leader of Eden, and she watches over the people of Eden and all that good shit. And then she told Kenshiro, "What do you want from this Eden?" "I want to see a girl named Yuria, who is in this Eden. That is all." That is all Kenshiro wants, and that's all Kenshiro is going to do. He's going to find his love Yuria, and we're going to try and help Kenshiro find his love Yuria throughout all the trials and all the tribulations that are going to follow us within Eden. So, with that said, with the story said, there are some more characters. Like I said, there are 6 more characters that we need to talk about that are going to be original characters within this game. And let's start off with the 2 characters that were revealed a couple weeks ago for this game. The 2 original characters that were revealed a couple weeks ago for this game. So we have Rihaku, one of the few doctors in town at Eden's medical institution. Knowing much about Kenpo and the state of things outside Eden, he is a man of extensive knowledge who doesn't seem to be merely a doctor. Alright, so he seems to be like the information guy. He seems to know a lot of shits. And then we have that guy. So now we have, wait, what was his name again? His name was Rihaku. And we have the next person, which is Lyra. Lyra, a voluptuous woman who runs the nightlife of Eden, from nightclubs to Coliseum battle bettings, excuse me. From nightclubs to Coliseum battle bettings and so on. She is a strong-minded, intelligent, and has calm judgment. She is also very popular amongst the women in the city. She also has the full confidence of Eden's ruler, Kisana. So Lyra, she runs the nighttime stuff. Alright, the nighttime stuff in the Yakuza series is really dope, and based on what I'm seeing from the trailers and the gameplay, the nighttime stuff in this game looks even doper. So I'm really excited to see that. Did you guys see Bartender Kenshiro? Bartender Kenshiro? That shit's gonna be lit, bro. I don't care what you say. Excuse me, I keep having to take swigs of my water because I'm just... This is a lot of talking and saliva builds up. So, with those 2 said, those were revealed a couple weeks ago along with some other characters that we talked about earlier in the video. But now, we're going to be talking about the recently announced characters. The 4 recently announced characters that are original to this game. And them being original to this game probably means that they're going to be the main antagonists of this particular storyline within the series. So, The first guy we have to talk about is Souther. He looks really cool. He looks like a fusion of Johnny Bravo and Shin. He looks like Johnny Bravo and Shin just like made a baby or something. I don't know. He looks like Superman and Shin had a kid. Yeah, that's the thing. Superman and Shin had a kid. That's what it looks like. A man who calls himself Emperor. He is one of the characters who reign supreme in these turbulent times. He is the sole successor of the Nanto Hohoken martial arts style, and the strongest Nanto Saiken user. His excessive pride, which looks down on other warriors as lesser, seems to come not only from his combat ability, but also from a big secret he holds. Ooh, I wonder what that secret is. Only way to find out is to play the game when it comes out February 22nd and speak Japanese. And then we have the second original character, and that is the Jaggi, not Jaguar, not the one that we're friends with in the game, not the one that locked us up. We're talking about this guy, and this guy is Jaggi, one of Kenshiro's brothers who studied Hokuto Shinken. He is envious that Kenshiro was selected as the successor of the Hokuto Shinken fighting style, and dislikes the existence of a younger brother superior to an older brother. He wears a strange helmet and has 7 scars on his chest like Kenshiro. He is an unpredictable man with madness in his eyes. He does have 7 scars on his chest, just like Kenshiro. That is very peculiar. He must not like Kenshiro a lot. He must not like Kenshiro at all. He must be very mad at him. Maybe he wants to be him, because it said that he wants to inherit the Fist of the North Star. So he's probably like, I should have inherited the Fist of the North Star, and maybe he went mad and gave himself the 7 scars, because the person that gave Kenshiro the 7 scars was Shin. Shin gave Kenshiro those 7 scars. That wasn't a thing that he got, you know, just because he has the Fist of the North Star. That was Shin being a dick to him and stabbing himself in the chest with fingers and putting it in the shape of the Big Dipper for some odd reason. But continuing on, that guy, that's a character that I, you know, he looks pretty plain, but he's probably going to play a decent part in the upcoming future. Maybe, theory time, maybe this is the Majima. Maybe this is the Majima of this series. This guy right here. Huh. That actually, maybe this is the Majima of the Fist of the North Star game, because the Majima in Yakuza, he plays a big part in the game story-wise and gameplay-wise. So maybe this guy will play a big part gameplay-wise at the very least, help you unlock new dragon abilities and stuff. That would be really cool. That would be really cool if you just kept popping up around the map and it's like, oh, Jaggi, I'm gonna beat your ass again. That's dope. That's actually really cool. I only just thought about that right now. Huh. Awesome. Good job, Ellie. Smart motherfucker. Okay. Continuing on with the next 2 characters, we have... Oh my god, I do not know how to pronounce that. U-I-G-H-U-R. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna butcher it, okay? I'm gonna butcher it. It's... Yuger? Oh my god, I cannot pronounce that. Yugar. Oh my Jesus Christ. U-I-G-H-U-R. That's all you gotta know. U-I-G-H-U-R. I'll call him U for now. A man who runs a prison called Cassandra, where it is said that once you're in, there is no getting out alive. The legendary impregnable Cassandra is accomplished by this man's overwhelming power. So it doesn't say he has any Fist of the North Star or Fist of the South Star. He doesn't have anything like that. So maybe this is just some random dude that we can beat the fuck out of one day. Because anyone that doesn't really have Fist of the North Star or Fist of the South Star or anything more powerful than that usually gets their ass beat. So I'm assuming that's the case with this. And then the last guy we have is this guy that is called Nade. We have this character called Nade, and what Nade is, he's a founder of Eden who discovered the Spear City. He achieved frequent feats in his lifetime, building up Eden in a single generation, putting together the walls and garrison, and so on, but died suddenly several years ago. It seems that even now he is worshipped in Eden as a hero. Oh, so he's actually a good guy. Okay. Alright, never mind, shit, I thought you was a bad guy. I came at you immediately just because of your character design. Might be, so he's actually a good guy. That's actually really cool. He achieved frequent feasts in his lifetime, building up Eden in a single generation, putting together the walls and garrison. Not feasts, not feast like food, feats like accomplishments. So that's something that this guy was able to achieve. Then we have Adventure. During adventure parts, you can experience the charm of a new Kenshiro, never before seen in the numerous Fist of the North Star titles. Like the Yakuza series, adventure parts are fully loaded with numerous play spots and side missions. There is a day and night in Eden in the City of Miracles, where there are markets called bazaars, and the red light districts glowing in neon. And you can even play at various spots in the vast wasteland outside of Eden. Enjoy your century's end of life as Kenshiro. So there are vast. You can enjoy. Did you see that last part though? Like, so basically, what that is saying is we're going to be talking about gameplay mechanics regarding the play spots. We're going to be talking about the play spots right now. That's going to be the last thing we talk about in the video. But before we go into that, can we look at that last thing that it said? You can even play at various spots in the vast wasteland outside of Eden. That is crazy. That is crazy. So you can. Oh my god, so you can go outside of Eden. I thought the game was just going to take place within Eden. I don't think you can go outside of Eden. I think that you can do activities outside of Eden, but I don't think you can free roam outside of Eden. I don't think you can just walk out the door and be like, alright guys, let's free roam in the open world. No, like the world mainly consists of Eden, and you're probably going to be able to do activities outside the world, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe if we read along, we'll be able to understand more in that regard. So let's read the next thing that we see right here. The next thing we see is Hiya Rally. The Hiya Rally. Okay. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? You can explore the wastelands outside of Eden by riding a buggy. By collecting various materials, you can customize and upgrade your buggy. By upgrading your buggy, its exploration range will also expand. However, be aware of dangerous outlaws that have formed factions and may attack. Also, be participating in rally races held in Wasteland. You can get various rewards. Okay, so there's rally races, and then there's like material collecting. So just as I said, there's no free roam outside the world, but there is material collecting outside, so that's good. That's good. I can see that. That's nice. That's nice. But there's various people that can possibly attack you as you're doing that, so you're gonna have to be on guard. And then we have the thing that we have seen in many of the trailers. We've been seeing this in the trailers a lot, and it's all grabbed all of our attention. Everyone that's been interested in this game, this is what's grabbed our attention, and it's Bartender Ken. Bartender Ken, a mini game where Kenshiro becomes a bartender and serves customers. Skillfully serve up alcohol in response to the situation and problems of the various customers that show up at the bar. Okay, alright, so it's a mini game where you basically manage the bar, and bartender is actually just one of the many things that you can do as Bartender Ken. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So it's not like Yakuza where you can go to the nightclub and you can like talk to girls and stuff, because you know Kenshiro's loyal to his woman. He can't be doing that. He can't be doing that. He's trying to find Yuria. He ain't trying to find nobody else. So Bartender Ken, that's who he's going to be, and he's going to be, you know, helping people and making alcohol. So that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for that one. And then we have death battling. Oh wait, not death battling, excuse me, death batting. This was also in the trailer. This was also in the trailer. This is in both the trailers actually. I can't wait to see what this is about. A minigame you can play at an old baseball field in the wasteland, using an iron pole, and a home run using the bike riding scoundrel that came your way as balls. Okay, that might be a spelling error, or I might just be reading that wrong. This is the Fist of the North Star version of the batting cages. Oh, so the batting cages thing in the Yakuza series, this is the Fist of the North Star version of that. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I can dig that. That's really nice. That's really nice. Oh man, that's so cool, man. So like the way they replicate it too, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's really dope. This game is good. Based on what they're telling us, based on the stuff that we're hearing, this game is not disappointing at all. Kenshiro Clinic is the next thing that we're going to be talking about in terms of play spots within the game. Kenshiro Clinic. Kenshiro wears a white robe and cures people by way of pressure point treatment. This is a rhythm action style minigame. Press the buttons with good timing to skillfully treat the patient, not the opponent, excuse me. However, some of the patients that come to the clinic are scoundrels. In order to keep the peace in Eden, their treatment is necessary. Alright, so This, it's not the best alternative, but to my understanding, this is basically going to be the replacement of the karaoke. The karaoke is probably the best play spot within the Yakuza series, in my personal opinion, or at least in Yakuza Kiwami. So, you know, seeing that this is going to be the replacement for that, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this being the replacement for that, because I don't really see Kenshiro dancing and shit. You know, I like the fact that they're trying to stick true to Kenshiro's character, and this really does stick true to his character more than him singing karaoke. As cool as that would be, I like that they're not just cutting and pasting it. I'm really happy that they're not doing that. I'm really happy that they're actually making it different. I'm happy that they're actually trying to advance in this. And then we have Black Suit Kenshiro. So what Black Suit Kenshiro does is, the nightclub is a symbol of Eden's nightlife and one of its greatest amusement facilities. At this nightclub, Kenshiro will don the black suit, protect the nightclub's proceeds and public order until the very end, deal with customers who get drunk and act violently in a way that only Kenshiro can. Okay, so basically with this, we have to defend the ladies of the nightclub, and we have to make sure people pay at the nightclub. Alright, so we're basically just like security. That's cool. That's cool. I think that's a new thing. I guess this is the replacement for the actual nightclub where you actually talk to the ladies. I think this is the replacement for that. So this is a little different from my understanding. I really like that. I really like that. That's cool. That's cool. I can't wait to try that out. Cannot wait to try that out in the game. And then we have the last and probably the most surprising one out of all the little play spot things that you can do. You can actually play the Sega Mark III, aka the Sega Master System version of the Fist of the North Star game. So when exploring the wasteland, you can excavate a game machine and game cabinet, relics of the civilization of the old world. By taking the excavated game back to Eden, you can play it in Hokuto Ga Gotoku. Oh, that's Fist of the North Star, by the way. You can play it in Fist of the North. You can play it. Jesus Christ, Ellie, what's up with your goddamn grammar today? Let me restart that sentence. By taking the excavated game back to Eden, you can play it. And Fist of the North Star, you can play the Sega Mark III version of the 1986 release side-scrolling action game, Fist of the North Star, Hokuto no Ken. I'm so fucking stupid. I am sorry. I'm sorry. So this game is called Hokuto Ga Gotoku, and the old game is called Hokuto no Ken. Excuse my trying to translate and then not knowing to translate, but you get the gist. You get the gist. The Sega Master System version of the Fist of the North Star game is going to be available within this game, so that's going to be really cool that you can play an old game within this one. I like when they do that. I like when they do that. It gives me a little bit incentive to, you know, try to do it, try to play the game, and maybe there's going to be like a trophy to like complete that shit or something. I don't know. I don't know. It would be dope if there is. It would be awesome if there was. It would be fucking awesome if that was the case. I don't know if it will be, though. I don't know if it will be. Let's hope it is. Let's hope it is. Alrighty, guys. Regardless of that, thank you for all coming through to this video. I know that it was a very long one. It ranged to about 40 minutes. That's a very long video, especially for this. We had a lot of information that over the past 2 weeks I did not cover, just because when the information was coming out, I didn't really feel like covering it. I wasn't excited about it because it was like about characters that I didn't know. But then I saw the gameplay and stuff, and I was like, okay, why not? Let's talk about all that sexy shit. So I'm sorry if this video could have been shorter. I'm sorry it was so long, but regardless of that, if you did make it to the end of this video, please, if you enjoyed it, click that like button down below. Would be much appreciated. Would be much appreciated. If you enjoyed this news video, or you have any comments or concerns about the video that you want to talk to me about, then please tell me in the comments down below what you think about the Fist of the North Star game coming to PlayStation 4, and tell me what you think about my video regarding all the news regarding the Fist of the North Star game coming to PlayStation 4. If you want to see more of that Hokuto no Goku goodness, or Gokaku Ken, whatever you want to fucking call it, if you want to see more of that Fist of the North Star sexiness, don't forget to click that subscribe button down below, because your boy will be updating you on news of this game until its release, and I will definitely be getting this game if it comes to the West. I might get the Japanese version, we'll see. Regardless of that, though, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed and you want to see more. My name is Ali G. Do not forget to tell me in the comments what your thoughts are on the Fist of the North Star game. I am out, guys. See y'all next time. Deuces.